I am sorry about the little hiatus I ended up taking. Um, I had like an unbelievable March. I had, well, my birthday. I'm old as dirt now. Well, actually, I'm still a stone. I'm still rocking and I'm rolling. Once I break down, then I'll be old as dirt. So it was my birthday. I'm 42 now. Ugh. But remember when you used to think 42 was old? Yeah. I look at people my age, I'm like, wow, you're old. And then I look at myself in the mirror and go, oh man, so am I. But anyway, so it was my birthday. And then 2 days before my birthday, um, up on my doorstep pops one of my best friend from my senior high, or my senior year in high school. She just showed up. Her and my husband had it all planned out, knew she was coming. I didn't, you know, just it was awesome. And she stayed for about a week. And then as soon as she left, the same day she left, my youngest sibling Z came to visit me and was here for a week. And we went up to the Grand Canyon, ended up driving in a blizzard. I live in Arizona, by the way, so I haven't seen a lot of snow in a long time. Um, and then Z left, and it's just been a kerfuffle of, ugh, but it has been awesome. So for my birthday, I bought myself, I've been wanting the Dina Wakley journal, and I also wanted, this is the Jane Davenport journal. I like this because people, as you know, who watch me, I have made my own hot press watercolor journals in the past. This is nice because it's hot press watercolor paper. Yes, 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 my friends. The only thing I might see as an issue is if you look, I've only done 2 pages. I'm participating in 100 Days of Art. These are 2 pages I did. And as you can see, I use a lot of water. So I'm thinking this book is going to be pretty wide by the time I'm done. But know what? That is okay. I like the journal. I'm wishing I would have gotten a larger size, but you know what? And I hate this. So this is what I'm going to be working on today. I'm going to cover this mofo up. I also, for my birthday, bought myself the Jane Davenport Inkredible Pen, and it is lovely. Like if you look here, see the black here, you add water and you can kind of trace the color around. It's just as much fun as, do I have it right here? I don't know if you've played with these pens, the Elegant Writers. If you use black, the black of this, and use water, it does the same type of thing, but you get some lovely purples and blues in there as well. But this paper is great. It is nice and smooth, the hot press, which I love. So today is day 3 of the 100 days. I just realized something. Look at that. That's the beginning. Why did I go upside down right off the bat? I must have known deep inside. And as you can see, I chose to get the plain one, not the one with her face on it. I do want to get her watercolors, even though I have lots of watercolors, but I just like them. I like how you have a little peekaboo girl back here. Isn't she cute? So for day number 3, I am just going to cover this up with some gesso, and I'm going to see how this works with some acrylic paints today. And I think I'll do this full spread. What I am going to, oops, that might have been a lot. Ugh. What I am going to do, though, is I probably will keep like layering of paper and stuff like that to a minimum in this book because it is hardcover. It will probably be a little bit too big if I keep going too much. If you notice, this hot press paper does have a little bit of a texture to it, but not much, which is nice and fun. And I put way too much gesso on there, so let's just bring it over here. But the thing that is also nice is these are all sewn in books, kind of like when you make your own book. They're all sewn in, so if it does get too thick, you can very easily remove some of the stitches and give yourself more room for the layers that you want to do. Oops. I do think the next journal I want to buy myself is either the larger version of this, or I really want that Dina Wakley one. Just because I've heard tell about all the wonderful textures there are to play with. I wish I wasn't so paranoid I'd give out my home address and let somebody send me one. But I work part-time making puppy treats. And I think for my 100 days, if you follow me over on Instagram, that's where I'm going to make sure, I'm going to try to make sure I keep up with the 100 days. Um, I'm thinking it's just going to be anything. A lot of people are doing themes, like I know Sarah Trump is doing 100 days of stencils. Um, uh, Effie is doing 100 days of doodles. And me, if you notice, this is wet, so I won't open it up all the way. My day number one, I can't do it. I'll make a mess. My day number one, I didn't care for that much. But I wanted to participate and I wanted to make sure I followed the rules one a day. And I didn't like it that much. So, know what I decided? I'm going to post one a day. And if I only created one thing that day that I didn't really like, I'm going to post it anyway. So it's going to be like 100 days of like it or not, you know? So I'm thinking on the days that I do puppy treats, I usually don't get out my art supplies that day. So maybe I'll just like make something in dough. You know? Who knows what I'll do. So go over there and follow me on Instagram. You can find me under Wischeeto. A lot of you know that's my nickname, Wischeeto. Wischeeto. I am going to let this dry out and then I will come back and get started and we'll fast forward it a bit and you will see what day number 3 is going to bring us. I don't know. I'm thinking I might use this a little bit. Oh, and also with this, you get that little plunger thing. So like I could pull out the ink that's in here and I could pull it out and use the plunger thing and get whatever color, any kind of ink that I have. So you could use it with like acrylic inks or with your Dynaflows. If you want to find me over at what did I say? Over at Instagram. Oops. Just get some ink flowing here. There we go. If you want to find me anywhere, you can find me. This is my nickname. I've had this nickname since I was in middle school in Minnesota. Wischeeto, Wisconsin. Cheeto, because I'm cheesy like that. So, like, you can find me all over the place like that. In fact, that is also my emails and my Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. See, look at that. Isn't that neat? I like it. I like it a lot. Let me show you this one. So this is the Elegant Writer. So let's go like this. I'm going to have to stop in a second because my dog wants to go outside, but I'll just do this real quick. Oh, this one is getting dried out. So normally this would be black, but I need to get some new ones. And then you can do the water soluble with these too. So like normally this would be black and then you get this purple hue stuff going on there. You can find a lot of neat stuff with the Elegant Writers. There's one gal, I can't remember her name. I just know she was from Wisconsin and she cracked me up. She was using her Elegant Writer pens with her watercolors, which were beautiful. And she said, now we're just going to take our fine mister and spray them off. Her fine mister was a spray bottle, and I had a picture of her husband on it because that was her fine mister. Isn't that cute? All right, so enough chit chat. Let's get this dry, and I'm going to go let the dog out because, yes, it was I who let the dogs out. Have fun. See you later. Get your hands all dirty. Bye.